Barack Obama saw his world fall apart because of what Donald Trump just did. Barack Obama worked to cement a new world order. He wanted to weaken America. But he had to stand there and watch everything he worked for fall apart because of what Donald Trump just did. Barack Obama worked to destroy America. Barack Obama believed in globalism. He thought American was just one country out of many. Obama also thought America achieved strength and prosperity through unjust means. So he worked to send America's wealth and jobs overseas through the Paris Global Warming Accords and horrible trade deals like the TPP. He opened up the borders for mass migration. Obama worked to advance the globalist agenda, not the interests of America or its citizens. Americans were not happy. They felt like their leaders sold them out to foreign governments and citizens. Their anger bubbled up and exploded in the 2016 election. Americans delivered the final rejection of Obama and his agenda when they elected Donald Trump. Donald Trump speaks before the United Nations. President Trump delivered his second address before the United Nations General Assembly. He used his time to undo Barack Obama's disastrous legacy. Trump attacked Obama's idea that American interests had to play second fiddle to global institutions. He said, "Each of us here today is the emissary of a distinct culture, a rich history, and a people bound together by ties of memory, tradition, and the values that make our homelands like nowhere else on earth. That is why America will always choose independence and cooperation over global governance, control, and domination. I honor the right of every nation in this room to pursue its own customs, beliefs, and traditions. The United States will not tell you how to live or work or worship. We only ask that you honor our sovereignty in return." Trump also blasted the idea that America had to open its borders to a flood of Syrian refugees. He stated that the most humane solution was to house them as close to their home country as possible. Trump praised Jordan for leading this effort. He declared, "I commend the people of Jordan and other neighboring countries for hosting refugees from this very brutal civil war. As we see in Jordan, the most compassionate policy is to place refugees as close to their homes as possible to ease their eventual return to be part of the rebuilding process. This approach also stretches finite resources to help far more people, increasing the impact of every dollar spent." Donald Trump corrects Obama's failures. Trump also ripped Obama and past politicians for embracing global trade deals that benefited foreign nations at the expense of American workers. He said, "But those days are over. We will no longer tolerate such abuse. We will not allow our workers to be victimized, our companies to be cheated, and our wealth to be plundered and transferred. America will never apologize for protecting its citizens." Finally, Trump drove a stake through the heart of Obama's legacy. Trump stated, "America is governed by Americans. We reject the ideology of globalism, and we embrace the doctrine of patriotism." Trump's speech received rave reviews. President Trump's UN speech is spectacular. President real Donald Trump just delivered the strongest speech to the United Nations of any president in history, Democrat or Republican. His bold and courageous address is another reminder of why he was elected president and others were not.